Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause, please. What a great match. Round of applause. Come on, there's enough you now to raise some noise. Come on. Round of applause to the girls. They did a great job. They spent 90 minutes entertaining you, so the least you can do is give them a good round of applause. We're going to do a small presentation shortly. We're going to have some medals out to both teams. There's going to be some MVP medals, most valuable player chosen by the coaches of each team. We'll get some photos taken and then we'll have the senior comp come on. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. Our two teams are coming together. Thank you very much. A nice round of applause, please. There's enough to raise some noise here. Come on. Well done. There's more noise coming from the Olympic crowd than what there's from HELLENIC. Come on, raise some noise. What are we? Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce our Minister for Multicultural Affairs, Minister Nari Kim. Please would like to come and join us. Round of applause, please. Our Minister is going to help us with these medal presentations. And congratulate both the players from both teams and the officials. If we start, we'd like to start with Olympic. If our captain would like to come forward, please. A round of applause for our captain. Anyone's a captain today, that's it. Thank you very much. Would you like to call your players out? Call your players out and can you have your balls on the team? No, come on, round of applause. Keep it going. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for the Olympic team. Come on, they've done very, very well. Coach, we have a medal for the coach, please. Medal for the coach. Round of applause for the coach. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our winners. The HELLENIC team, please. Our captain. Thank you very much. If you'd just like to call your players out. Coach, quick, we're wasting time here, Coach. We should have been ready to go. Come on, Coach. Come on, Coach. Coach. We're all sitting down looking at each other, Coach. Okay. We also have 2 MVPs, most valuable players, which are chosen by the coaches of each team. So this is the time where each team chooses who they thought was the best player in the opposing team. So we'll just get some quick photos taken and we'll have our coaches tell us who they believe are the best. Round of applause, come on, before you girls go, Anna, who is the MVP for the Olympic team? Number 13 for Olympic? No. Number 13? This is an MVP, most valuable player chosen by the Hellenic team. A round of applause, everybody, come on, a round of applause. Andre's chosen number 8. Number 8. Number 8 is MVP. Thank you very much. We get a photo taken. We'll get a group photo taken very, very quickly. We get the banner up, please. Let's get the banner, please, and let's go outside. We'll just get a photo taken for the archives. While we're ready, just another round of applause, please. It was a great game, considering as the girls started early in their heat. It was a great game. It was well deserved. They put pressure on, and the most important thing is they entertained everybody. Okay. So get your girls to grab the banner up, please. Everybody hold it. Get your photos taken. Round of applause, everybody. Round of applause for the women's Premier League team. Thank you very much. Well done. Well done, thank you very much. If we just come off to the field so we can do our next, introduce our men's teams. Ladies and gentlemen, before we start with the men's team, the Glenty Cup is in honour of previous or fallen members of both teams who are now in eternal life, and the cup is in honour of these two gentlemen tonight that we're going to honour. Both. I think it's important that we all stay a bit quiet so we can understand what's going on, please. Not that I want to hear my voice, but I really don't want to hear everybody else right now. I think it's important that everybody listens in to the people that we're going to honour. Thank you very much. We have two distinguished gentlemen who dedicated their lives with both these clubs, and I think it's important to give their families the respect they deserve by listening in and just get a bit of an understanding of what both these people have done for both these clubs. There's two great clubs, there's two great people here, we need to honour them, please. Our first gentleman is Angelo Ziphius. Angelo Ziphius was one of the founding members of the Olympic Club. His heart and soul was not just in the club, his family is embedded in this club. He spent 21 years, consecutive years, doing everything he could to make the Olympic Club a great club to what it is today. And I guess the important thing is that visionaries like Mr. Ziphius don't come around too often. So when he went and took a bit of a hiatus to go back overseas to Rhodes where he came from, when he came back, the first thing he did is came back to his beloved club, the Olympic Football Club, and most importantly, his vision was to have a juniors team which you have today. So if he was here today, he'd be a very proud man to notice that the club has grown and it's now encompassed and embraced what he was looking for the future. So I guess the important things are is that whilst Angelo Ziphius was a dedicated Olympic person, so was his wife Maria, their children. Their children are here today to appreciate and respect their parents' good deeds to the club, their volunteer work, their dedication, and their vision to help Olympic become the club that it is today. So a round of applause, please, for Mr. Angelo Ziphius. He's a very worthy recipient, and let's hope the Olympic men's team does him proud and actually wins it tonight. Thank you very much. On the Hellenic side, we have another worthy recipient or participant of notable mention. And I guess the important thing is his family name is synonymous with Darwin business as well. So Mr. Thukydides Paradises is our Olympic nominee, a very worthy recipient, one of the established members of the club from 1958, wasn't the original, but one of the established members from 1958 until his last breath, full of Hellenic pride, and more importantly, a dedicated person to the cause. In the early games of the Hellenic and the Olympic soccer matches, he ensured that the players, wives, families, and everybody would come to his house after the games, and he would entertain them, feed them, be very hospitable as he is, and was, and his children are today, and more importantly, made it a home. And I think that's the most important thing for both clubs. Both clubs are actually homes for the Olympic people and the Hellenic people. So it's very important to identify and understand there's extended families here. So, Mr. Thukydides Paradises also went on to be a major sponsor of the Hellenic Club, a great philanthropist to the club, and more importantly supported them through. So I think it's only very fitting that this game is also in honour of him. And let's hope Hellenic can put a great game together and win it for Thukydides Paradises. I'd like to at this point now a round of applause for the two nominees. They're both very worthy, and I'm sure it's going to be a very entertaining match because both teams are full of pride and they want to ensure they win this match. We ready to go? I'd like both teams to invite both teams to the centre so we can walk on the pitch. Our match officials, are you ready to go? Both captains. Our players are getting together. We don't have our officials just yet. Our officials are taking their time turning up. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure that you'll be looking forward to this match. At the end of the match, we'll be doing our presentations. I don't want anybody leaving or else I'm going to come looking for you. And we'll have, now we've just about got our players assembled, our officials are almost assembled. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start a round of applause, please. Because it's the only way we're going to get them out is by giving them a great send-off. Come on, a round of applause, everybody. Again, everything's coming out of the red side. Nothing's coming out of the blue. Come on, a round of applause. Come on. Make these players feel welcome and the reason why they want to come and play. Ready to go? Officials, are we ready? Ball boys, are we ready? I think we are. We're just about to head onto the pitch. Well, at this time anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, Olympic and the Hellenic football clubs are here to entertain you. A round of applause, please. Bring them out. Come on, a round of applause. Bring them onto the pitch. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We've got the officials still holding us up. Didn't I tell you the players ready to go? It's our officials. Give them a rowdy welcome. Come on. Let's go. Third time lucky. Let's do it. Thank you very much. We'll get some photos taken. Are we ready for our photos? Get closer as possible. Close it up. Close up the gap. Close the gap. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have our mini-roos out tonight. The mini-roos are the next generation of our Hellenic and Olympic athletes. So I'd like to give them a round of applause as we start to call them off the pitch, please. Thank you very much. Round of applause for the mini-roos, please. Kids, let's go. There they go. There's the future champions. Give them a round of applause. That's the way. Very good. Thank you very much. Over to the official.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tuesday night action here at Darwin Football Stadium. We are excited to bring you this evening's coverage. It's the 2022 Glenty Cup. And of course, that match means these two recipients and these two competitors this evening. It's the home side first, Darwin Olympic Sporting Club, and they'll be coming up against the might of Hellenic Athletic Club. The Reds, of course, in polar opposites of seasons, they've begun the season winless after their first few, won back-to-back matches against Port Darwin and University of Zurich, and on the weekend succumbed to a 4-2 defeat at the hands of Mindel Aces. On the other side, you have Hellenic Athletic Club. They are currently top of the table. Of course, Casuarina Football Club have not played their round 7 encounter, but the Blues in high-flying form. Their only minor smudge on this season is their Australia Cup exit, but they'll be looking to solidify their performance tonight and win back-to-back Australia and Glenty Cups. Of course, they were triumphant in the 2021 rendition of this game, and the Reds will look to atone for that. Their young, exciting outfit, of course, led by veteran Mitchell Amity, on Friday scored his 400th goal and currently leads the record for all-time goals scored in the Darwin Football League. Of course, spanning generations, as both of these clubs have also. Of course, this match has extra significance tonight. We are honouring both Darwin Olympic Sporting Club patriarch Agilos Ziphius and Hellenic Athletic Club legend Thukydides Paradisis. This match is sure to bring emotion and high-octane football, and we are only moments away from kickoff. Referee Bailey in the centre, almost ready to get us going. Quick count of the lineups this evening, and we are set to go. This is Glenty Cup, and we're underway. That's William Reeve. Possession with the ball. Comes back to Larry Niakuri. Now it's central to Tane Stevenson. Looking to go back to his centre-half partner in Larry Niakuri. Trying to send it long, and misjudged by Samson Mashamango. Didn't quite get a touch there, saving the defender's blushes, and it'll be a Blues throw. Of course, they are coming off a resounding 7-0 victory over Port Darwin at the weekend. Of course, many of those goal scorers on the pitch, and one of those man of the match performance from Samson Mashamango. He'll be looking to re-emphasize his form and head into this game and help his team with a big result tonight. It's going to take a man of the match performance from all players this evening. Of course, all players will be up for it. It's such the match of such ferocity, and an early foul against Stevenson is a free kick for Hellenic here. And last year, of course, the ledger was shared between these sides. The Hellenic Athletic Club defeated Olympic. There was also a win there for the Reds also. But this season has been a very convincing one for the Blues, and Amity's come away with the ball here, looking to thread it over the top, and it's Esper Mushigero through on goal here. Mushigero strikes, and he narrowly misses. Esper Mushigero, and that's a corner kick for Olympic early on, and an opportunity in the early stages for the Reds. Narrowly off course with his shot on the replay there. Nonetheless, that forces a corner and Olympic to deliver us in here. Skipping past the 2nd minute mark now, and the Reds with an early opportunity. Of course, Esper Mushigero springing the offside trap and nearly through on goal. Put off by the Hellenic defenders there. Ball comes in now, driven in by Luis de Costa, and he got a touch onto the ball, but unfortunately drove the ball slightly wide. Tried the skillful and didn't quite come off there, but good invention and good attempt. McAdam now comes short to Alexander Turner, the Hellenic captain. Of course, spent many years in the red and white of Olympic before making the switch to the Blues. Now that's Fitzmaurice. Comes central to Stephanodakis, and that's a heavy challenge on Stephanodakis by Cristiano da Costa, and a yellow card as well shown to Cristiano da Costa, and that's after just coming on 3 minutes now. The Reds defender with a caution, and a free kick of some danger now for Hellenic Athletic Club. It's be Jesse Pinto over the ball, and of course at a dead ball he is quite deadly, and in comes Pinto looking for a teammate there. Turner is there also. Stevenson clears. Now it comes out here for Luis de Costa, plays it across here for Billy Kathapoulis, pressured immediately by Alexander Turner. Kathapoulis will get to his 2nd ball, competes strongly with Pinto. Pinto wins it. Now it's Turner. Can he find the ball on the far side? He looks to go to Prifty. He takes the touchdown. Looks to come central for Bell. Back out wide for Mashamango. This is invented by Hellenic. Can they get the ball into the box? Quana challenges well. De Costa comes across and clears it off Prifty. And if that ball bounces out, no it doesn't. De Costa tries to get there, and no foul on the Olympic player there. But it is a throw-in for the Reds, and they'll be able to throw into and beyond halfway here. That's Samuel Quana on the ball. Of course, going in, headed on by Luis de Costa. It'll come back to Ajeke. He clears high and wide. Kathapoulis out-leaps McNabb there. Comes down to Luis de Costa against Karpathios now. Short to Mushigero. He's got Mashamango for company. Now it's Mushigero still, trying to thread the cheeky ball through for Matete. He'll head it beyond Turner. Now it's Kathapoulis trying to send Amity wide. He'll take it past Fitzmaurice, but Fitzmaurice does very cleverly there to play it off the veteran and puts it out for a goal kick. And so the Blues with a chance. Of course, just approaching the 5th minute mark here. We thank our sponsors and partners in McDonald's and the Northern Territory Government for their contributions and support across football in the NT. Ward Keller also, they are your territory law firm, personal and business dispute resolution experts. And now Hellenic looking to come out of defence here. That's Fitzmaurice taking strides, approaching the halfway line. He's got Pinto in the centre. Free man picks him up. Now Pinto with a wide ball. Masha Mango now. The overlapping run is dangerous here from Hellenic. Can they find a man? Delivered into the box. Bell's there, comes back post. And no handball there given. Play on. Jesse Pinto puts in the cross. Bell is there also. And that's a fantastic save. Offside flag goes up, but Christos Gikas wasn't to know that. That's a fantastic save from the goalkeeper. See the ball come in here on the replay. Header point blank and stuck the arm out and denied the stature of Simon Bell. Of course, offside flag up nonetheless. Wouldn't have counted if it had found the way into the net, but Gikas was there to stand firm. Amity heads up into the air. Pinto's underneath it as well. He'll come out to Matete, trying to get past a couple Blues here. And now he'll come wide to Mitchell Amity. Veteran on the ball, looking to get forward. And he's got Luis DaCosta in space. DaCosta takes it down. Carter comes past. Masha Mango gets a shot. And again, DaCosta still hungry for the ball. And showing his passion early on as well to try and retain the ball for his side. Luis DaCosta trying to skillful and draws the foul. The Reds have certainly shown some promising signs in these opening exchanges. Of course, a Greek derby is always feisty and fiery, and this match has certainly raised a few decibels prior to kickoff. Just the fact that we've encapsulated the Glenty Cup, so there will be some silverware on offer tonight. Of course, it is still a league game. This is round 8 of this weekend's action, of course being played ahead of the traditional Greek Glenty Festival, which at the moment is cancelled or postponed. Kwana comes in with a delivery. Short ball. Masha Mango intercepts. Prifty's there. He'll return the ball back out to Masha Mango. Amity's coming across to pressure the youngster. And Stefanodakis comes across to help and gives away the foul. Hellenic now with the free kick and able to come out of their defensive half. Jesse Pinto coming across to receive. He now rolls it further wide for Alex Fitzmaurice. And Fitzmaurice galloping forward, playing in Simon Bell. Gets past Kathapoulos there and looking to return it to Fitzmaurice. Kathapoulos under some pressure here and ultimately is fouled over the ball, and so it will be a Reds free kick. And much to the love of the Reds fans to see that man who just took the free kick, Tane Stevenson, back out in defence for Darwin Olympic. Of course, injured the last couple of weeks and trying to go for the invention there, Cristiano DaCosta, and that ball just sailing further wide. Not quite a ball of danger for the Blues defence. And of course, he provides somewhat of a calming presence at centre-back, and playing alongside Cristiano DaCosta and Larry Niakuri, they'll take some beating tonight. And that's Larry Niakuri. Knocks it up into the air. Amity's underneath it. Pinto's there as well. He knocks it wide for Alex Fitzmaurice. He looks to come across to Matthew McNabb, the danger man for the Blues, a really ticking point for their side. He looks to come wide and deliver it here to Prifty. He takes it down, looks to get past Samuel Kwana. Cuts it short for Simon Bell. Feeding ball for Prifty as well. In comes Tane Stevenson, and that's a great challenge by the defender, and that forces the corner kick. Early doors here, a corner kick for the Blues, and we'll see that fantastic challenge from Tane Stevenson coming in. And equally though, the Blues as dangerous on set pieces as Darwin Olympic. Of course, many a time throughout the set pieces here, the camera angle is also picking up some of the stadium and their capacity crowd. I can assure you I've not seen a crowd like this since the grand final of 2021. This fixture certainly knows how to bring the fans out. And in comes Pinto, delivery looking for Prifty, comes back post there. It'll fall favourably for Cristiano DaCosta. Looks to clear wide. Mitchell Amity and Fitzmaurice will go on a run here. Matete will get across to this ball first though, and look to come back inside. He's got a man in support, that's William Reeve. It's still Reeve, and he looks to take an early attempt. Didn't quite get the connection or the power required, and that goes out for a goal kick. Of course, you'll never dismiss an opportunity like that. It was played into some space by Jux Matete, but not quite any kind of connection or power required to beat a goalkeeper of Kane McAdam's stature. Of course, who we wish a happy birthday. He's celebrating a special day himself. And we wish him well this evening and a good performance for the Hellenic custodian. This is a Jeke. Darting ball down the field, looking for Simon Bell, and he looked to find Stefanidakis. Pressure being put on by Prifty. Now it's William Reeve, and Reeve looks to go for the long ball. That's nicely weighted. It's Mitchell Amity. McAdam comes out with the punch, and still Kane McAdam punching the ball out of his box, supposedly. Mitchell Amity furious, thinking that ball was out of the box, and Luis de Costa pressured in the back there. McAdam, Stevenson trying to head forward for Kwana. A bit of confusion there. Mitchell Amity is one of the last players to appeal for a decision. He must have been very convinced of that one. I wonder if the viewers on the replay can see if that ball was indeed out of the box. In the meantime, Jux Matete for Olympic. Gets past Mashamango. Now it's Jux Matete again. It's Jux Matete. Looks to thread it underneath McAdam, but the save comes, and he denies the Reds early. And Jesse Pinto coming the other way now, trying to come out of defense. Mashamango putting Pinto under pressure. Still Mashamango. Carpathios puts a foot in there, and the ball will roll out here for Alex Fitzmaurice. Now it's Nicholas Stefanidakis, the two opposing eights looking to go into a duel here. It's William Reeve and Stefanidakis, and Reeve backs off Stefanidakis. Block shot. Now it's Carpathios, and draws the foul there against Darwin Olympic. It is a foul, and it'll be George Carpathios, the player in question, who was fouled. Jesse Pinto just asking the question there. The challenge on his teammate. Nothing doing there though, so just a free kick, and very much in a dangerous position. Referee is signaling that this won't be taken before his whistle's blown. Plenty of time for Hellenic to compose themselves and Olympic to organize themselves. Set piece here of some danger if struck perfectly, and Jesse Pinto is certainly a man who can deliver a wicked strike. And the whistle comes. Jesse Pinto strikes it, looking for a teammate. It rolls through, and Geekas collects comfortably. And can he springboard his team onto an attack? He launches long. That'll bounce with Fitzmaurice and Amity. Amity gets the bump in there. It's Mitchell Amity and Fitzmaurice, and Fitzmaurice doing just enough to draw the foul, and he's earned it well. It'll be a free kick to the Blues, which they take quickly. Pinto looking to come forward and get past William Reeve here, trying to get forward to Bell. And now Ushiguro looks to flick on Amity, can't quite do so. Mashamango here, he launches long. Nyakuri's underneath this, takes it down and looks to come into the center. His pass is a little askew. And now Pinto looking to release Matthew McNabb. He's got pace here. Ball is released slightly wide. He might look to cut in here, Matthew McNabb. And he cuts outside, looking for the shot. Blocked, headed across, and that's off the post by Simon Bell. An opportunity there for the Blues, certainly, to hit the front. The Hellenic marksman narrowly missing. Kwana going on the challenge. Mashamango with a nice cross, but that probably has a little bit too much power for all people on the pitch, and Pinto will just let that one drift to skew. So throw in for the Reds, and it's certainly been an opening 15 minutes that has been high octane, high pressure. And now the ball comes through here. William Reeve and Fitzmaurice look to win that ball and didn't quite do so, so it will be a Reds throw-in. Billy Kathapoulis coming forward to take this throw. Of course, he also is a man who is well entrenched in this club's history. A famous name in the red and white of Darwin Olympic. And now Matete looking to get away from Stefanidakis. He's got the pace to accelerate away. It'll spill out to Luis de Costa. And de Costa playing it across goal. Got a few blocks on the way through there. And that's a free kick against Darwin Olympic. And it's Matete, the man who seems to be second best here. It certainly was a shoulder in there by Prifty. Not sure if the referee caught glimpse correctly of that one, but nonetheless, he has blown for a free kick against Olympic. Now it's Ajeke. He goes across to Turner. Turner now to Fitzmaurice. Matete still feeling the effects of that one. And DaCosta looking to get forward. It's Lewis DaCosta. Ajeke. And now Prifty. And Prifty still. And Hellenic can get on here. And offside. And the referee will eventually stop playing. A couple whistles and cheers there just to see if the Hellenic players were interested in playing the ball off the pitch. They weren't. They wanted to keep on playing the game. And so the referee was forced to cause a pause to this one. Jacques Matete, the midfield magician in the centre of the park for Darwin Olympic. He hope he's okay. And what just might be a slight rib issue. Certainly hope this doesn't keep him out of the game. And Darwin Olympic here, the offside. And it will be a kick for them. DaCosta comes short. And now it's Kwana launching down the line, looking for a teammate. Of course, Matete still off the pitch. The Reds are a man down. Ajeke crossfield. Now it's Fitzmaurice. Fitzmaurice now surging forward for the Blues. He finds Stefanidakis. Time here to operate. Stefanidakis having a shot and harmlessly out for a goal kick, to the delight of the Reds fans. It was a very adventurous run there and nearly coming off. And the goal kick there by Geekus just launched into touch. Will be a throw in. Now it comes back inside. Stefanidakis gets ahead of Reeve. Kathapoulis ahead of McNabb. Stevenson skips away from Bell. Plays it to Lewis DaCosta. And now Lewis DaCosta, of course, needs some assistance here. Matete's back on the pitch. And Lewis DaCosta looked to get past Pinto, and professional foul conceded there. He sold Pinto well, and Pinto just unfortunately couldn't quite let him get away with that one and forced to bring him down to ground at the hand. And now it's Kwana with the delivery. Again, the referee signals that this ball will not be played prior to his whistle. And now it's Samuel Kwana. Comes in with a delivery. Lofted attempt. Amadee's there, headed out by the Blues. Prifty clears high and long down the field. McNabb as well. Stefanidakis. Carpathios outside of the football. Kathapoulis. Bell's there as well for company. And Kathapoulis trying to dink Mushigero through, just not quite successful that time. Carpathios now, long ball, looking to find Matthew McNabb, and he's found the electrifying winger. Takes it past Stevenson. McNabb across the face of goal. It's Prifty, and the offside flag is up to deny the Hellenic forward. It was a good ball with some invention, and coming across goal, it offside flag to the rescue. And now Geek is short to Cristiano DaCosta. And DaCosta out of defense for Olympic. Looking to find a teammate. He's got one in his namesake, Lewis DaCosta. And Lewis DaCosta looking to launch long. Ajeke's there with McAdam, and a bit of confusion from the goalkeeper in the centre half. And so ball goes out here for a throw in to the Reds. And nonetheless, an opportunity for Olympic to come forward and present a danger for the Blues. And we're almost reaching the 20th minute mark here as Kathapoulis throws in. Headed out by Turner. Take two, presumably now for Olympic by this throw. It's Kathapoulis, goes short to Lewis DaCosta. And now Kathapoulis with a delivery. Amity's inside the box. Kwana heads. Ajeke does the same. Amity looking to bring it back in here. And now it's Kwana. Still threading through a few here. Samuel Kwana getting past a multitude and having a shot. And that goes out for a goal kick. And the referee certainly not using his whistle. Must be adjudicating the fouls as nothing in them. And now it will be a goal kick for Hellenic. And McAdam to take. He comes short. Turner. And now Turner looking to find a teammate. He eventually comes wide to Pinto. And Pinto comes to Mushigero. Sorry, Mashamango. Mushigero, of course, is the man running in the red and white this evening. Ajeke. And the towering centre half looking to come to a teammate. Kathapoulis heads for the meantime. Stefanidakis gets there ahead of the Olympic 13, which is Mushigero. McNabb coming inside, utilising his pace. Matthew McNabb. Options are plenty. He looks to get to Mashamango. Kwana gets there for the moment and looks to come away with it. Stefanidakis. And now Karpathios, Pinto, Stefanidakis. Mashamango threading a ball through here. Pinto coming across goal. And Stevenson can come out of defence. Plays it to Kwana. And now Stevenson once more. Looking to come down the line to Amity. Turner gets there ahead of the veteran. Looking to thread through Jesse Pinto. And nothing doing there. Throw in for Olympic. If you're just joining us now, this is round 8, match 1 action from Darwin Football Stadium on a Tuesday. Of course, annually played between these two sides of the Glenty Festival Week. And this is the second year running of the Glenty Cup, which is a cup which is played between these two teams in honour of legends past and pay tribute to two legends of the game certainly this evening. Darwin Olympic stalwart and legend Agilostiphius and Hellenic patriarch Thukydides Paradisus, and both would be very, very proud seeing these two sides do battle tonight. It's Hellenic with the throw here, just inside their attacking half. Of course, the Blues going left to right on your screen, and they're wearing their traditional blue and white strip. Darwin Olympic right to left in their red and white. Mushigero. Still Mushigero. Stevenson. Down to Amity, and Lewis DaCosta can get ahead of Ajeke here. It's still Lewis DaCosta. Has the pace to get out there, and so does McAdam. And risky play from McAdam. Works that time. Turner. Nicely weighted ball looking for Matthew McNabb. It'll bounce fortuitously for Olympic, and it's cleared out by Cristiano DaCosta. Blues throw. 24 minutes gone here, and chances absolutely for each side. Arguably should be 1-1, if not for some great goalkeeping at either end. And the upright for the Blues being their Achilles heel at the moment. Simon Bell missing most recently to the right upright. Karpathios. And looking to get out of defence, and that was nearly picked off by Mitchell Amity. Just caught him unawares there. Replay there nearly made the Hellenic player pay, but got off that time. Mashamango. And Hellenic throw in. Much to the disgust of the fans, or disappointment rather. Certainly finding their voice tonight. Such a passionate crowd. And now Matete trying to link it through to Amity. The ball will come out here for Matthew McNabb, who has the pace to run against Kathapoulos. Matthew McNabb trying to thread through Prifty, and Olympic clear for the moment. Matete, Mushigero, still Espa Mushigero, looking to get past Samson Mashimango, comes short to Luis DaCosta. Still Luis DaCosta needs assistance here. Can he go it alone? What will Luis DaCosta do? Comes back for Espa Mushigero. Mushigero trying to go inside the box and picked off there by the Hellenic goalkeeper, Kane McAdam. Rolls short and quickly to Fitzmaurice. He comes to Andre Prifty. Maybe touch worked in a clever way. And he goes for a shot from distance, and that's wide by the Hellenic playmaker in Andre Prifty. Player who's a new acquisition for season 2022, coming across from Port Darwin Football Club, and has been in some fine form to certainly begin season 2022, and his statistics over previous seasons tell you that he's going to have a strong end to the year also. Some vital goals and assists for the Blues so far, and he'll look to play certainly a key role in tonight's proceedings. In the meantime, that was the Hellenic captain, Alex Turner, short to Tega Ejeke. Ejeke coming forward, seeing a run being made. Niakuri's there. He now plays it to Samuel Kwana. Certainly ebb and flow of this game so far. Inside for Mushigero. Olympic can be off here. A little skill there shown by Mushigero. Ball's played back here, and Ejeke will and should mop up for his side. Plays it to his goalkeeper. Now it's Ejeke once more. Now it's to Karpathios. He comes back in short to his captain, Alexander Turner. Now it's Tega Ejeke. Another one of those players, of course, who seasons previous played for Darwin Olympic Sporting Club, and then most recently played for University of Zurich prior to his arrival at the Blues. But he certainly jumped onto the scene here in Darwin football after signing for Darwin Olympic Sporting Club in 2019. Stefanidakis trying to go for the clever, and that just goes out of play and for a goal kick. Good invention there by Stefanidakis, just couldn't quite find the end connection to that ball. No recipient to his delivery. And now Olympic comes short here. DaCosta looking to go long. And he's got Amity out there in space. Should take this down. Puts over Kathapoulos and looking to lace one across for Luis DaCosta, and Ejeke's touch on that ball. We'll see this drift out of play for a throw into the Reds. And Samuel Kwana will come across to take this one. Looks to go down the line for Luis DaCosta. And Samuel Kwana comes back to compete. Jux Matete will keep this in for the Reds. Look to get past Mashimango. Still Jux Matete. Gets past Mashimango eventually. And cleverly done by Jux Matete, playing it off the Hellenic defender and earning a corner for his side. Of course, it was only last season Samuel Kwana from this very position with a corner kick perched directly onto the head of Mitchell Amity in a game that featured these two sides. And they'll be certainly aware that Amity can pose a threat in the box. Niakuri and Stevenson head forward also to provide further threat and some tall timber in the box. And we'll see what Samuel Kwana can certainly deliver from this position. Crowd, as mentioned earlier, in droves. Cross comes in, headed out by Ejeke. Pinto's there with droves of time, looking to release Matthew McNabb. And Matete's there too. Cristiano DaCosta back in defence for his side. There's plenty of time to recover. And he'll look to play a great pass across there. It's found Mitchell Amity. He's looking to dink one over for Luis DaCosta, headed by Mashimango. Now it's Mushigero. And Pinto gets there ahead of the Reds midfielder. Stevenson lets that come through and needs to get back here. They're outnumbered at the moment. McNabb looking to get past Kathapoulis and striking and saving very well there. Christos Gikas. What a fantastic save there. I'm sure the replay will show this in its glory. McNabb coming across, and what a save there. Flashed a little too quickly for us to see, but that was a fantastic stop there. Back post to Matthew McNabb. It's still McNabb striking and blocked, and that one will go out of play. I wonder if we can cut back to that shot just then from the man Matthew McNabb. It was a fantastic save by Christos Gikas, and certainly one that he'll be watching over later tonight. Turner throwing short to Karpathios, and Mushigero just a little too eager on his opposing man there, and so it will be a free kick to the Blues. And an opportunity here nonetheless. Played more than 31 minutes here. Larrakia Park, Darwin Football Stadium, home of live men's Premier League. And we have a colossal encounter unfolding. In comes Jesse Pinto with the delivery. Ball comes in, Gikas comes out to head that, and Kwana eventually clears. The Reds are safe for now. Amity laying it to Mushigero. Now it's Luis Da Costa. Gets there ahead of Mashimango, and he can go off here, Luis Da Costa. Instead, looks to try the trickery, and Stefanidakis with a challenge. No foul, says the referee. And now HELLENIC can come the other way. Alexander Turner coming forward, looking for the run of Andre Prifty. Nyakuri's there and should marshal this ball upfield, and does so. A teammate will get there, Jacques Matete, and come away from Simon Bell, putting the midfield under pressure here. Still Jacques Matete, and the foul is there. Referee obliges this time. Free kick for Olympic. And of course, many a game between these two have been decided by the narrowest of margins, and certainly the scoreboard currently reflecting the tightness of these encounters. Matete still getting past from a couple. Jacques Matete releasing it wide here. A cross can come. Whipped across. Luis Da Costa heads. And that's just over the bar for Darwin Olympic. An opportunity there. And that could have been very much the opener. Flashed across goal by Kathapoulis, and not to know about it for too long. Luis Da Costa getting some contact and over the bar, unfortunately for his side. Ball now here sails over. Matthew McNabb looking to deliver it here for Prifty. Larry Nyakuri judges this one. Is pushed to ground by Prifty. We'll get to the second ball, and now it's Samuel Kwana coming forward for the Reds. Luis Da Costa inside for Kwana again. Needs to be careful here, the defender. And it's still Samuel Kwana, short for Luis Da Costa. Down the line, looking for Matete, just playing that slightly too far in front of Matete to retrieve, but it's a Jeke. Plays it back for his goalkeeper, Kane McAdam. McAdam certainly one of the more adventurous goalkeepers in this league. We've seen him venture out of his box to collect multiple times. Nice ball from Fitzmaurice, looking to thread the needle to Simon Bell. Da Costa. Samuel Kwana. Looking to go long. Fitzmaurice should get there and does. Looking to play it wide. Kathapoulis looking to intercept that and just spinning off the boot of the right wing back and out for a throw-in. Comes back now, Alexander Turner. Tega Ajeke. Can he launch something forward? Stefanidakis opts to go back to his centre half, and now Ajeke comes wide. Fitzmaurice. Matthew McNabb looked to turn away from Kathapoulis, and it's still Matthew McNabb here. Opportunity for the Blues. McNabb cuts back inside, has the shot blocked, and Stevenson clears. The danger for the Reds, an opportunity very so near for Hellenic Athletic Club to certainly get a shot on target, if not for the block there. Wonderfully done by Matete. Turner. Pinto. Now it's a Jeke. Pinto. Looking to come wide. Mashamango's there. And gets past Luis Da Costa. Still Mashamango. And no advantage, says the referee there. And free kick for the Blues. In a position of some danger. Of course, we've seen already this evening the delivery of Pinto. And told to come back for the free kick here. It's Jesse Pinto. Play went into the box. Ball lofted in, looking for McNabb back post. Catapoulis heads. Mitchell Amity brings it down. And allows Catapoulis to come away on an attacking run. Catapoulis trying to release Luis Da Costa. Not quite working out there for the Reds. Now the Blues can instantaneously hit on the counter. Carpathios. Jesse Pinto. Tega Ajeke. Coming wide to Alex Fitzmaurice. Comes centrally now to Matthew McNabb. And he can make something happen here, Matthew McNabb. Plays it to Pinto. Ajeke. Joining the attack, the centre half. Looking to loft one into the box. William Reeve is there for the Reds. Look to carry this ball out of his defensive half and just simply play it over. Just to release the tension there for his side and allow them to regroup and reshape. As it will be the Blues to come on another attack. It's Prifty. Turns away from Niakuri, outside of the football, looking for Matthew McNabb. And he'll get onto the end of this. Look to take it past Katapoulis. Cuts back inside. Matthew McNabb with the shot. Blocked and safely gathered by Christos Gekas. Rolling it short to Cristiano Da Costa. Of course, if you're just tuning in, there's been chances aplenty. This match played in very strong and fair spirit. And it's certainly setting us up for an exhilarating second half. Still 7 minutes or so to go in this first, but if this first opening 40 minutes or so has anything to show for it, we're absolutely set for a blockbuster of a game as a whole. Stevenson short. And now it's Kwana. Can take on himself and go down the line here. Samuel Kwana, delivery comes in and just askew, not much direction on that ball from Samuel Kwana, and that side netting just ensures that Kane McAdam can comfortably gather for a goal kick. And McAdam comes short here. Ajeke. Ajeke coming forward. Looking to get it to Simon Bell. And play on, says the referee. Prifty's in here. And Larry Niakuri trying to bring the man down. And eventually succumbs the free kick, given away by Larry Niakuri. And tackle was made, and Prifty almost allowing himself to be eventually collected by Niakuri's outstretched leg. And so that decision goes the Blues' way. And this is certainly a position of some danger. Jesse Pinto, Andre Prifty. Either way you flip the coin, they're two dangerous men at set pieces. Prifty's moved away, and Jesse Pinto looks to be the man to certainly strike this one. Defenders have joined in for the Blues. Turner and Ajeke commit. Jesse Pinto. Approaching the 40th minute mark. In comes Jesse Pinto. Delivery's high. Headed back inside. And the ball, unfortunately for the Blues, went out of field, so goal kick for the Reds. The Reds half of this derby. Darwin Olympic, they're free. Their goal kick. It's taken short, comes back to the goalkeeper. Geekus across to Cristiano da Costa. The Reds opting for possession out of defence. Cristiano da Costa coming wide to Lewis da Costa. And he looks to come further across for Mitchell Amity, who chests it in his stride. Mitchell Amity looking for options here. Looks to dink it over for William Reeve, and Alexander Turner cleverly getting ahead to that. William Reeve was certainly through on goal, if not for the intervention by the Red Blues defender. Ashamango looking for Bell. Mushigero and Pinto compete here. Pinto cleverly allows that one to bounce in his stride. Stevenson and Bell also. That's going to be a fiery contest this evening. And Kwana gets that out. Blues throw. And we've got only a few minutes left to play in this first half, and it's been a very enthralling encounter for the neutral. Certainly both sides have come to play. On paper, you would think that when first plays fourth or fifth, that it would be more or less a comfortable result or a convincing one, but both teams have come out to certainly put on a show, and the courage and bravery of Olympic is certainly on display. Hellenic is always showing their class on the ball, and no classier than Alexander Turner. That's Alex Fitzmaurice. Back to Turner. Can certainly hit a long ball, Alexander Turner. He's certainly scoping and looking for the opportunity. Mushigero and Carpathios. William Reeve for Olympic. It's still William Reeve. Amity looking to play the ball across here for Lewis da Costa. Alexander Turner heads first time. Lewis da Costa still. Referee says play on, nothing there. And Hellenic can come the other way here. Alexander Turner. The Blues certainly have the impetus on this attack. Momentum as well. Stefanidakis. Across for Pinto. Ball comes across here for Simon Bell. Can take this one into the box and play it first time across goal. Ball zips across. Alexander Turner has commit to this attack. Takes it past Kathapoulos. Turner. And the shot finds nothing but the touchline. That's out for a goal kick, and fantastic opportunity there for Alexander Turner to certainly turn into goal and get a strike away, but nothing doing there. Sailing over the bar. Goal kick. A couple minutes of regulation left, and certainly a moment to come up shortly for all the crowd here, which they've come in their hundreds of hundreds to get a breather and absorb the first half. We've still playing here. Matete out wide for the Reds. They're going to get past Mashamango. Enterprising run from Matete. It's still Jacques Matete, and Ajeke eventually clearing for his teammate, and be a Reds throw in. Position of some danger. Niakuri, high lofted ball. Ajeke competes. Lewis da Costa nestle under the ball. Competing with Pinto. Mashamango. Carpathios looks to go straight down the pitch for Bell. Stevenson stands firm, and it's Stevenson again. Lewis da Costa. Alexander Turner gets there ahead of the attacker. And now Matthew McNabb. The numbers are here for the Blues. Matthew McNabb against Cristiano da Costa. McNabb's got the pace. It's Matthew McNabb. And what a save from Christos Geekus to deny the Blues forward. An absolutely fantastic stop there. With his feet, no less. Christos Geekus denying Matthew McNabb. Certainly one of the best chances of the half, going the way of the Blues. And Matthew McNabb once again on the ball here. Look to atone for that quickly. And he certainly has the ice in his veins. Matthew McNabb looking to play it over. Play on, says the referee. Pinto with the ball across. Niakuri clears. Alexander Turner. Kathapoulos eventually away. Ajeke. And still Ajeke coming forward for the Blues. Looking to strike, and that goes out of play. And a yellow card brandished there for Jacques Matete, and there was no advantage. The Blues opting not to play the ball out for their teammate and instead trying to make the most of the possession they had. 2 minutes of additional time signaled by the fourth official, and we are playing into that at the moment. And last couple minutes of additional time, 2 minutes to play. Da Costa coming forward. Cristiano Da Costa. George Carpathios. William Reeve. Advantage for the Reds here. Can they make the most of this play? Reeve comes wide to Mitchell Amity. And Amity waiting for a teammate to arrive in support. He opts to go wide. Alexander Turner should be able to marshal this one out of play, and does so cleverly. Hellenic goal kick. Still 0-0 on the Northcrest scoreboard, but no less thanks to Christos Gekas. He's been called upon numerous times this evening and has absolutely been a colossus in goals. Header comes out now. Matthew McNabb, the Blues are away here. Matthew McNabb, the Blues number 23, gets away from one. Has the impetus to shoot, plays it to shoot through for Bell, and the offside flag is there to deny Simon Bell. And that should signal us to the end of the first half, the offside flag coming to the rescue of the Reds. And another opportunity late for the Blues, if not for the offside flag. That should bring us to the end of the first half. Referee having a look at his watch. And it should be played long and high by Gekas and bring us to a close. This Glenty Cup 2022 match. Referee Bailey, look at the whistle. And brings us to the end of the first half. Absolutely enthralling contest thus far in this match. Glenty Cup action, the home side Olympic, entertaining Hellenic Athletic Club as we come to the break here. Scores on the Northcrest scoreboard read Darwin Olympic 0, Hellenic 0. We'll have a short break and resume you for second half action. Ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere.
And I guess the important thing is we need to acknowledge a few people as well. So, yes, both teams are going to take a well-deserved break. We have a few thank yous we have to do, and acknowledge the fact we're going to bring our mini-roos out. We're just gathering them at the moment. Once we get our mini-roos together, we'll bring them on the field. And as you can see, they're going to play a mini match right in front of us. I'd like to take some time to thank some of our sponsors. The NT government has always supported the community, the Greek community, every other community in town. And we're represented by Minister Al-Kim, who will be with us shortly. The Football Federation, I'd like to thank the Federation for allowing the Glenty Cup and accepting the challenge to have this competition match and make it a sanctioned match. And next year, the women's match will be sanctioned as well. So a round of applause for the Federation. Our other immediate sponsors are HB Group, Collective, who's done all the IT and everything else, and United Scaffolding, of course. A round of applause for our mini-roos. Come on, bring them out. Bring out our mini-roos. Come on, these are our future champions. Bring them out. Thank you very much. Let's be entertained by the children. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our mini roos. A round of applause. Come on. Whilst you're doing a round of applause, I want to make a special mention for somebody who's not prepared for this. Johnny Tamburis on my right is arguably Darwin's best soccer export, travelled through Europe, played throughout Europe, throughout the Asian market, came back and retired here, and now he's teaching our kids. A round of applause for John Tamburis. You couldn't ask anything better than that. A true legend. Thank you, John. I'd like to welcome our Minister Arkit to say a few words about the match and where we're up to. Minister, do we have a few words, please? And we'll mention this car in a minute. In the meantime, we have a Kluger outside with the headlights on. Registration number is CD34QX. Silver Kluger's got headlights on. You'll have a flat battery pretty soon. Minister Arkit, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Nick. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an absolute honour to be able to join you tonight. Some of you will be wondering why I'm standing out here as the Minister for Multicultural Affairs wearing a red shirt. That's because I am the proud patron of the Darwin Olympic Sporting Club. I had a long affiliation during my time as the local member, and this guys do an amazing job in my community. So that's why I'm out here wearing my proud red tonight. I want to say thank you to everybody who has participated tonight. It's been an absolute wonderful night to come down here and watch. I wish it was a little bit cooler, but we'll get over that. And I really want to take my hat off to Nick and his team at Gogna, to Bruce and the team at Football Northern Territory, to everybody who has worked really hard behind the scenes to make sure the second Plenty Cup is a success. Well done to you all, and I really look forward to the second half. Good night.
Thank you, Minister Arkit. A round of applause, please. We're just about ready to go. We have some officials we're trying to get organised. Our players are having a bit of a break. I think we're going to be ready for an exceptional second half. I think the most important thing is these players are only going to be as good as the way you support them. So a round of applause for our officials that are coming out now. Our players are getting ready. This time we're waiting on our players. Waiting on them. Okay, we're ready to go. Players on the field, please. Our officials are on the field. Timekeepers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for our second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for the second half of Glenty Cup action here. It's been a exhilarating and enthralling, nonetheless tight contest to sum up the first 45 minutes. Chances are plenty for both sides. The exceptional heroics of Christos Gikas for Darwin Olympic has seen this game stay at level pegging. Hellenic with a flurry of chances to end the first 45. And now the Blues are getting us kicked off and underway again. Pinto coming wide to Fitzmaurice. Now Karpathios. Tegarajeke. He finds the possession with Alexander Turner. Now Mashamango. Stefanidakis to Karpathios. Now Stefanidakis once more. Coming wide. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen, if you are just joining us now in the coverage. We had a slight power issue here at the Darwin Football Stadium. And with the power resumed, we also have a change in the scoreline. It is currently the 54.5-minute mark here, and Darwin Olympic have a 1-0 advantage, courtesy of number 9, Lewis DeCosta. His skillfully placed finish has sent the stadium in raptures, and the Reds currently have that 1-0 advantage, and they've defended it well in these opening 10 minutes or so. And Billy Kathapoulis coming forward here with the throw-in as well. The Reds still on attack. It will be a short throw here. Now it's Amity. Comes back to Kathapoulis. Ball comes into the box. Mushigero and Ajeke gets there for Hellenic. Pinto comes out with the ball. Matete, and a foul against Darwin Olympic. It'll be a Blues ball here and a opportunity to take it out of possession. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. 50th minute mark, or 55th minute mark on the Northcrest scoreboard. And it is 1-0 to Darwin Olympic. Once again, we do apologize sincerely for the power interruption, but now it's just high-octane football for the remainder of these 90 minutes. And now it's Prifty. Opportunity for the Blues. Comes across for Simon Bell. And a save by Christos Gikas. Coming up trumps once again. They say the Great Wall of China is big, but the Great Wall of Gikas keeps that one out once again. Darwin Olympic certainly indebted to their goalkeeper, the number 1. He is certainly number 1 in the sticks tonight. And nonetheless, it is a corner kick for the Blues and an opportunity to restore parity here. And it's Jesse Pinto coming across to take. Ajeke has commit. So is Alexander Turner. He's in and around the box somewhere. The back post he is. Runners come in. Pinto delivers. Players rise and headed out momentarily. Karpathios and Matete come there. Nicholas Stefanidakis gets to the ball and allows that to run out of play. Darwin Olympic throw in here. And they have the opportunity to come out of defense. It's Cristiano de Costa. Gets past McNabb. It's still Cristiano de Costa. He comes wide to Samuel Kwana. He'll look to play a delivery in. Lewis de Costa, Samuel Kwana. The Reds combining well here. And Kwana looks for the across ball. Matete is there. And Fitzmaurice forced to clear. Will be a Reds throw in. 57.5 minutes gone here on the Northcrest scoreboard. 1-0 to Darwin Olympic. Mushigero to Reeve, looking for the Matete run. It'll spill out here to Matthew McNabb. And he has space and opportunity to get forward here, away from Stevenson. And now Kwana can come away for Darwin Olympic. It's Mushigero. Time and space afforded the midfielder. Gets past 1 and 2. Still Mushigero. Needs to find a teammate here. Comes back for William Reeve, and he can take a few touches forward and proceed. Lewis de Costa. Now forward again. Lewis de Costa. Cleared by Turner. Niakuri heads strongly. Entrenched underneath it is Andre Prifty. He'll look to get away from Lewis de Costa. Foul eventually called against de Costa, and it will be a Hellenic free kick. Ball will come back for the Blues to take this set piece. And a substitution, a double sub for Hellenic coming on now. It'll look to be a defensive stabilizing sub and also an attacking-minded substitution as well. Coming from the field first is going to be Alex Fitzmaurice and Simon Bell, the two men being replaced. And in their place are two very experienced and skillful players in Roberto Sickles and Paraskos Coombe. Of course, Coombe, the number 16 on your screens, a former Darwin Olympic player also, and he'll be looking to come on and prove the difference, certainly for the time that remains. McNabb looking to get ahead of his team. Pinto coming away from William Reeve. Now Paraskos Coombe, his first involvement. Comes past Kwana. Stefanidakis, opportunity here for the youngster. Looking to drive at goal, and that's over the bar. Not quite dangerous for Geekas that time. He'll certainly be appreciative for that one. He's been under the cosh for most of this game, and that's a big if, but if his side is to come home with 3 points this evening, it will be no discredit to Geekas. He's been everywhere tonight, and he's made some monstrous saves. Ball comes through to Amity, looking to flick it on to Luis de Costa. Mashamango gets there. Now it's Jesse Pinto coming forward for the Blues. Prifty back to Stefanidakis, looking to lay it further wide. Stevenson, a bit of miscommunication from the defenders there. Comes forward for Matthew McNabb, turns away from one in a second. Matthew McNabb still comes inside. Matthew McNabb striking, and that's off the outright and out for a goal kick. Another opportunity, another chance for the Blues goes a beg. And it's Matthew McNabb once again, twisting and turning and pirouetting. And it goes out for a goal kick. So nearly, so close to restoring parity on the Northcrest scoreboard, but something is in the air tonight. And it is a goal kick to Darwin Olympic, and a cramp also to one of their players in the box, their defensive box there. I think that's Cristiano da Costa. Slight tightness there. Of course, while it is traditionally the dry season, the cooler period of the Northern Territory's calendar of weather, it is only now starting to reward Territorians with some cooler conditions, but this humid and often muggy conditions can prove a little bit tiresome for the bodies, and henceforth we sometimes still see cramp, even though we are 8 rounds into the Men's Premier League. Of course, many thanks again to the Northern Territory Government and McDonald's for their support and their contributions to football across the NT. Northcrest as well. Visit their growing community today, House and Land Display Centre, Reuben Avenue. Going in tomorrow, see their many display home. And of course, Football NT diversity is in our game. Join a club and play football today. For a club near you, check out footballnt.com.au/clubs. Stevenson for Olympic, coming out of defence. Comes short to Matete. Spins away from Matthew McNabb. And it's still Jux Matete. Eventually tackled by McNabb, but Olympic, for the meantime, can come away with the ball. And Kwana looking to load long. Mashamango gets there eventually. And now it's Amity looking to get away from a couple here. Mitchell Amity going for the long strike, and Kane McAdams slightly off his line, and Mitchell Amity not quick enough to take that opportunity in his stride, and out for a goal kick to the fortune of McAdam. There you go, Mitchell Amity in picture there. Scored his 400th goal. All-time record holder for goals in football in the NT. Oh, and almost very nearly picking the pocket of the Hellenic defence. Let off once again. Roberto Sickles with the ball for the Blues, and he's got acres of space. Comes across field to Jesse Pinto. Runners through the middle. Stevenson heads strong. And Luis de Costa can come away from Pinto, and there's a handball against Hellenic. And Cristiano da Costa allowed to come back onto the field and rejoin us for action. And Turner coming away. Prifty further across from Ashamango. Ashamango still with a few more touches, the defender. Loses out to Luis de Costa. Looking to get down the line, but Alexander Turner's there to deny any avenue for goal there. Stevenson as well for Olympic. Kathapoulos with the quick lofted ball. Amity trying to head onto, but no teammates in position there. McNabb. And still Matthew McNabb, central for Prifty, or Pinto rather. It will eventually find its way to Prifty. That's Stefanidakis, but commentator's curse there. Matete picks it away. And now Amity's wide. He's in space. Mitchell Amity, pressure under him. A couple Blues coming to dispossess him. Amity trying to go short to Luis DaCosta. Doesn't quite work out that time. Now it's Stefanidakis. Jesse Pinto. And he comes to Prifty. Space afforded to the midfielder here. Prifty having a shot from range, and Christos Gekas will certainly welcome those attempts all night long for the remainder. Nearly approaching the final 25 minutes here on the Northcrest scoreboard. Of course, Northcrest scoreboard about to tick over to 65 minutes. And coming down the line there for Olympic, no teammates in avail. Sickles. Further inside for Matthew McNabb. Space for McNabb to feed a ball through to Coombe. It's Paraskos Coombe under pressure. Challenge comes in from Kathapoulos and eventually clear from Kwana. Olympic, some heroic defending there to contain their lead. Mashamango. Alex Turner. Now it's Sickles. Comes across and takes that ball down well. They'll look for a teammate here. Central for Matthew McNabb. Time to cut back inside. And great tackle by Kwana there, dispossessing Matthew McNabb. And Kwana comes away with Olympic's ball, looking to feed Luis DaCosta long. Touches it down away from Mashamango. Still Luis DaCosta. And looking to play a pass over for Mitchell Amity. It will find its way to the veteran forward. Dinks it forward further for Espa Mushigero. Trying to get past Alexander Turner, and Sickles forced to play the ball into touch. And this will be a corner kick to Darwin Olympic. Good turn there from Mushigero, and almost very much another opportunity for his side. Corner kick nonetheless, and Olympic yet to head to their bench. They have many a men that can come on and influence this game. No substitutes yet for the Reds. Luis DaCosta just doing up his shoelace there. Need to have a fastened set of shoelaces there to be able to play the delivery in, which we are moments away from seeing. His dangerous left foot can find a teammate if that's where it'll be directed. Luis DaCosta coming in with the ball. Headed out first by Pinto. Matete is there, driving it back inside. Stefanidakis and Matete. And Matete competing with Matthew McNabb, just not quite doing well there. And so there will be a substitution made here. And it's number 6, Cristiano DaCosta. He's given his all this evening. He's going to come from the field, and in his place is number 21. That's Billy Mellis. Ajeke goes over to Mashamango. And now Mashamango coming forward. Prifty's made a good run here. Referee's flag stays down, ball comes across goal, and Matete doing defensive work to clear that one out of play. Corner kick for Hellenic Athletic Club. It was a very dangerous ball across goal there, and left unopposed. Jesse Pinto would have punished the Reds there. And certainly nail-biting stuff here for Reds and Blues fans alike. Reds with a slender 1-0 advantage. The Blues by no means out of this game just yet. And here we have a delivery for Hellenic. Pinto comes in, ball comes across, and it's cleared off the line by Kathapoulos. Players come across, and goal kick is the signal. Fantastic clearance off the line once again. That was Billy Kathapoulos, I believe. The replay will show us now. Header comes across, and it was Kathapoulos off the line to deny his side being pegged back, and then the shot there wide for number 5 on your pictures, Roberto Sickles. Fantastic opportunity here. Hellenic certainly not leaving anything behind in this game. Comes forward in the Akuri, picked up by Pinto. Now it's Stefanidakis. There's a player overlapping here, and it's Prifty coming inside with the shot, and that'll come harmlessly down for Christos Gikas takes that well in his possession and brings it down comfortably. Gikas now kicking the Reds forward, straight down the guts of the field. Turner for Hellenic will bring that under control. And he'll come to Stefanidakis. Now it's Jesse Pinto. And Pinto seeing the run. Prifty getting there ahead of the intended target, which is Paraskos Coombe. And now Mashamango with the cross. Neokuri chests out. It's Paraskos Coombe striking and just lofted over the bar. No avail there. And it goes out for a goal kick. Now it's Billy Mellis. Billy Kathapoulos further forward, looking for a teammate, not finding one there, surrendering possession back to the Blues. Ajeke, Pinto. And now it's Mashamango. A dangerous player when in possession, and he's coming forward again. Prifty having a shot, and that's over the bar also. Another substitution to join us is going to be number 7, and that's going to be Tyson Martins for Darwin Olympic. He's going to be entering the field of play, and he's replacing number 17, that's Billy Kathapoulos. And if it wasn't for Kathapoulos, their former captain, of course, they would certainly be one goal behind. His clearance off the line, his heroic moment of the match. And he is going to be replaced by Tyson Martins. And an exciting and electrifying player is here, also Tyson Martins. Mellis down the line for the intended target. Martins spills out to Mushigero. Mashamango, Stefanidakis. Stefanidakis coming forward, and Neokuri needs to get that one out, and he did, sorry. Amadi brought to ground, and referee signals a free kick. And see there on the replay, just fouled slightly by Mashamango, brought to ground, and so it will be a free kick for Darwin Olympic. And now Mellis forward. Looking to find a teammate here. It'll bounce out to Luis DaCosta. And DaCosta looking to load up and play a long ball. Martins, the intended target. Turner heads away. Paraskos Coombe early. And Stevenson forward. In a hurry. Closed down here, the Blues defenders. Jeke's there. Carpathios. Looking to play a long ball across for Roberto Sickles. Looking to get away from Luis DaCosta, and that's a Blues throw-in. And certainly the crowd are showing their feelings and their voice. Very vocal and packed stadium here at Darwin Football Stadium on a Tuesday night, this Glenty Cup encounter. And no better place to be than watching live football here at Darwin Football Stadium, Larrakia Park. Now it's Ajeke coming forward for the Blues. And Samuel Quina does well to get there ahead of Sickles and just put in the touch there, ensure his team can continue their attacking run. And Sickles throwing down the line, looking for McNabb, who is the intended target. Quina will stick with him, and the cross will look to come inside and gathered with relative ease by Gikas. And he loads long. Christos Gikas. Tyson Martins looking to get Luis DaCosta underway straight away. And Ajeke clears back to his goalkeeper. And now Turner trying to get past Martins. He's got Mashamango, who's in acres of space here. And Mashamango can gallop forward for his side, and he's doing so. Run comes through the middle, Matthew McNabb, and slightly too much purchase on that pass and comes very harmlessly down for Geekus. Now Niyakuri coming out of defense for the Reds, and his ball is picked straight out of play. Ajeke going into the middle of the park. Stephanodakis needs to get on his bike to get to this. He does so, and he can release Paraskos Coombe. He's got pace to burn inside here, Coombe. Martins gets back defensively. Mellis wide for Mushigero. He can hang on to some possession here, Mushigero and Olympic. Instead, he opts to go for a run here, Mushigero. Trying to get away from Mashimango. Mushigero and Mashimango doing battle here, and Mushigero does well to win the throw for his side. Olympic throw, left half, or left attacking side of their attacking half, and a ball here and a flick on or a cross inside the box could prove very dangerous for the Blues. See if this throw can come to some danger. Instead, it's picked off by Turner. He can send his side forward, and Prifty's in some space here, and Geekus will read this well and loft the ball out of play, and it'll be a Hellenic throw-in. Throws inside for Pinto, back for Turner, and now Turner can march forward. It's Paraskos Coombe. Further across here, it's Roberto Sickles going inside the box. Back post is Prifty, and he heads over the bar. Another opportunity goes a beg for the Blues, and certainly the question needs to be asked for this game, whether it's a matter of unlucky opportunities or Olympic certainly defending quite well. So another opportunity, another big chance goes astray, and another substitution here for Darwin Olympic. It's going to be number 22, Larry Niyakuri. He is going to be replaced. And coming on in his place is another famous name in the folklore of Darwin Olympic Sporting Club. And that's going to be number 23, Tommy Mavros. Stevenson, dangerous ball here for Matete. He comes away with it and looks to play wide for Kwana. He gets onto his team's ball and looks to send forward. Kwana looked to come inside for Amity, didn't quite come off. Matete. Now it's Mavros, first possession for the substitute. Lewis DeCosta. Look to take it past Sickles. Central for Amity. And look to send Lewis DeCosta back out wide. He'll take a touchdown and play back. Kwana under some pressure, and he does well to ensure the last evading touch was to come off a blue, and so Olympic with the throw-in. And a substitution to be made here also for Hellenic Athletic Club. And it's Nicholas Stephanodakis making way. And his replacement is going to be number 2. That's Savas Trikilis. Of course, in season 2021, he was a consistent appearer in the lineup. And he'll look to reclaim his form heading into this game. Mavros, fair challenge with McNabb, and it is a Hellenic throw here. The two number 23s doing battle. Now it's Karpathios. Sickles looking to put a cross into the box. Mellis gets there first, and importantly, he did so. He had players lurking in defense behind him. Kwana looking to send them forward. Now Ajeke, pressure being put under the center half. And now it's Trikilis. Surging forward, the defensive player. And can he join the attack? Nice overlapping ball for McNabb. Cuts back inside. McNabb immediately closed by a couple of Reds. Cuts back inside also. Another block. Reds certainly doing a lot of defending here. And a foul coming against Mavros. And not allowed to be taken quickly, says the referee. And an opportunity here, certainly for the Blues. They thought that one was on. A quick free kick. Looked to be taken early, but certainly number 5, Roberto Sickles, looked quite upset with that one. But nonetheless, an opportunity here for Hellenic Athletic Club. And entering danger stages here. Free kick for the Blues, and need you not reminding, it was the foot of Matthew McNabb back in round 2 that saw Hellenic take all 3 points. Of course, a free kick goal here would just mean they're level scores, but certainly the Reds know the potency and prowess of Matthew McNabb. He looks favoured to take this one. And Ajeke, McNabb, both over this. We'll see who opts to certainly take it. And it's going to be Geekus on his best here to deny. And it's McNabb, the shot blocked by the wall, and that goes out for a corner kick. There we have the replay on the free kick. Matthew McNabb striking straight into the wall, and that goes out for a corner. Danger still for the Reds. In comes the shot, and a save by Geekus. The rebound over the bar, and the Reds escape once more. And certainly no shortage of chances for Hellenic. Olympic doing some brave defending and brave action here. It's certainly a match that has everyone on the edge of their seat. Certainly I am. And Navros comes short. Now it's Kwana, immediately pressured by Sickles. And now it's William Reeve. Reeve coming down the flank here for the Reds, looking to get past a couple, and cleverly done. Unfortunately not quite out of play. Now it's Ajeke for the Blues. He can take them forward. Karpathios under possession, switches play, and dispossessed by Martins. Tyson Martins here for Olympic. An opportunity for the Reds forward. He has a strike, and I tell you what, that was not far away at all. Martins just sending a warning sign down Blues supporters, not to discount his ability. It certainly has been Hellenic with a multitude of opportunities in this game. Bravery of Geekus and maybe some expert defending coming to the rescue. But nonetheless, Northcrest scoreboard still reads Olympic 1-0. And Geekus launches the Reds long once more. It will bounce onto the head of Ajeke, and Matete is there for Olympic, looking to continue with the ball. Luis de Costa launching up and high, getting a ball for his teammates to run onto. Matete dispossesses Ajeke, and Ajeke does skillfully to weasel in a pass across to Savas Trachelis. Now it's Prifty. Wide for Trachelis. They'll look to find a teammate here. Pinto offers an avenue, and Mashimango has the channel. Samson Mashimango, Reds defenders circling across. Paraskos Coombe with a strike, and over the bar by Paraskos Coombe. Certainly another opportunity for Hellenic goes a beg over the bar, and Paraskos Coombe will rue that chance if that does mean his side are to remain without a goal. Now Geekus with the goal kick. And Geekus goes long, looking for Martins. Trachelis heads well. Amity and Ajeke do contest. Amity gets forward for Martins. Martins couldn't quite bring that in his stride. Turner now coming the other way. Ball a crossover for Ajeke, and Mellis launches that into the sidelines. Throw in for the Blues. Of course, digitally on your screen, you're about to see it go to 79.5 minutes on the Northcrest scoreboard. We are about to tick over to the 85th minute. A nice diving header by Matete. Luis Da Costa gets there ahead of Mashamango, and it's still Luis Da Costa looking for a teammate here, opting just to launch long instead and hope Tyson Martins can provide an outlet. The Reds certainly defending deep in these latter stages. Trachelis wide. Pinto lets that, or rides the challenge, and it allows it to come off him and out for a throw-in. Trachelis comes short to Turner on the far side here. Now across to Karpathios. Space afforded to Karpathios, and he comes wide for Mashamango. Matete gets there ahead of Mashamango, and the ball will bounce up into the air and out for a Reds throw. So just over 4 minutes of regulation time to go. The Reds with the slenderest of advantages, and they'll look to close this one out and take home an important 3 points. Here comes Tyson Martins down the line for the Reds. It's still Tyson Martins. Now he's got Karpathios for space. Across for Mitchell Amity. Takes it down well and striking. And that's a goal kick for Hellenic, and now McAdam is in some hurry to take this one. And space afforded to Amity, and he couldn't quite unfortunately tuck that one away. Now it's Sickles. Forward for the Blues. Long ball looking to find Matthew McNabb. It'll bounce for Mavros, and he launches that into the stands and away. Throw in for the Blues. And it'll be thrown down the line here, and Prifty just offline. Olympic throw in. And just a hold up of play here. I believe a Olympic player was booked perhaps for trying to abuse the clock here. Kwana on the ball for the meantime. Throwing down the line looking for Matete. Sickles gets there. Matete makes the challenge, and free kick to Hellenic. Replay on that one. Matete just over enthusiastic. He got contact on the ball, but maybe just a bit too much of Roberto Sickles in the process. Less than 2 minutes to go on the Northcrest scoreboard. Prime opportunity for the Blues to strike back. And it's Sickles over this one. In comes the delivery, comes in short. McNabb takes it down. Away from Mellis, and it's a penalty for the Blues. Matthew McNabb brought to ground, and the replay certainly shows a polarizing picture there. And with just over a minute of regulation time to go, it's drama at the death. McNabb against Geekus. In comes McNabb and he puts it away. The equalizer to quiet the crowd and restores parity on the Northcrest scoreboard. Hellenic 1, Darwin Olympic 1. And it's a late penalty that sees the Blues restore parity. They were close. And just about at the expiration of regulation time, Olympic on the attack, DaCosta and Trachelis. And now Paraskos Kuhn. Mellis goes forward to Mushigero. And Mushigero coming in on Pinto. Still Mushigero dispossessing Pinto, and Olympic come away here. Mushigero still getting away from quite a few, but the referee says play on. And now it's Karpathios. Ajeke comes wide, looks for a teammate, and edged on by Mushigero, and Mellis should get across to this one. And does so, plays it forward. Pinto, now it's Coombe, back to Pinto. Runs seen in the middle of the park, it's Karpathios. Still George Karpathios. Prifty will play it across to Trachelis. And Savas Trachelis with the cross. Looking for a teammate to rise, Geekus punches. Matete further away, and Mashimango, a card, will be earned. There, a caution earned there. And Olympic free kick here. And now Stevenson with this free kick, sending his team forward. Karpathios heads. Now it's Sickles. Jesse Pinto coming wide for the on-running Paraskos Kuhn. And he's got pace to burn here, Paraskos Kuhn. Coming inside on his left, Paraskos Kuhn. Pause momentarily, Matete and Sickles do battle. And Matete goes to ground, drawing in the contact from Sickles. And referee certainly has a decision to make here. And very, very lucky is Roberto Sickles. The definition of the laws of the game, that should be a send-off. He did kick the ball away, but on we go. And headed into space there, and so Hellenic will come the other way. Trachelis. Back for Turner. And now Hellenic, perhaps with the last of the opportunities. Karpathios. He'll look to find a teammate wide here. Ajeke provides the outlet. Possibly a long ball on. And now Ajeke goes wide to Trachelis. An opportunity here. Ball into the box and nothing doing. Referee putting that and calling that out of play. Geekus goes short. Mavros also down the line, picked up by Matthew McNabb. Takes Mavros for a ride, and Mavros obliging the foul. No card there. Immediately acknowledging his challenge, and this is now one of the final opportunities of the game. It's Jesse Pinto with an opportunity to steal the game. We are very, very close to the conclusion. It'll be Jesse Pinto to find possibly the answer to what the Blues would absolutely love at this stage. Pinto comes in with the delivery. Teammates in the box, cleared out for the moment. Martins for the Reds. It's Tyson Martins still. And an opportunity here. Played forward. Now it's Espa Mushigero. An opportunity for Espa Mushigero coming against Mashamango. It's still Mushigero coming wide to Mitchell Amity. An opportunity for Mitchell Amity coming inside here. And further across for Tyson Martins. Inside the box, across goal. And that's out. Clearance. And players signal the goal kick. And seems to be a player down with an injury. It is Tyson Martins, the man that could have put Olympic in front. And the end of the game and the end of the Glenty Cup, the referee calls. 1 goal apiece. He scores end. Darwin Olympic Sporting Club 1, Hellenic Athletic Club 1. A point apiece on the night, and the cup looks to be shared. Referee signalling an end, and so points are shared, the cup is shared. And round 8, match 1 ends in a draw. We'll have a short break here, and we'll resume you with the post-game trophy presentation and medal presentations. My name is George Scufezis, and I'm signing off for the night. It's a pleasure to have your company.
I think a very fitting result. So well done to all players. Thank you to the umpires for officiating a very tough game. And I hope everybody's had a great night, because I know I have.
Thank you, Minister. We're just going to get ready now. We have a couple of presentations to make. Part of the rules with the club, with the cup itself. The Glenty Cup, in the event of a draw, stays with the community. Both worthy recipients will have their names engraved on the trophy. So the cup will stay with the community and both names will be engraved. I think it's a very fitting result, and more importantly, both Paradises and Sifios families should be very proud of today. Thank you. We also have 2 medals to give out to the most valuable player chosen by the captains or the coaches of the teams. So we've got the medallions. If we get 2 participants out in the front here, please. Come on, Hellenic and Olympic, please, representatives. Sifios family and Paradises family, please, thank you very much. Minister, can you join us? These 2 combatants, is probably the best word to use, from Hellenic and Olympic, were chosen by the opposing coaches to be the best on field, the most valuable player for each club. Hellenic chose Olympic and Olympic chose Hellenic. So, who would like to go first? Number 23 for Hellenic. Number 23 for Hellenic is the MVP. Where is he? Number 23. Number 23 for Hellenic. A round of applause. Chosen by the opposing coach as an MVP. Thank you very much. Take a photo with the minister. Hellenic have chosen the goalkeeper, Chris Ray. Come forward. What a great performance. I think it was so difficult to choose the best on field, but they've done a great job in choosing the 2 combatants, I guess. Chris, congratulations. The minister, photos. The photos taken. We'd like to present the cup to both captains. Both captains, I don't know if you're next to each other or not. Okay, right in the middle here. Here we are. Here we are. Both captains right in the middle. A round of applause, everybody. These two teams just wiped themselves out tonight. Come on, they deserve better than that. Photo session, thank you very much. Congratulations to both teams. Both teams, I think it's a fitting result considering how difficult it was. They've done exceptional. We'll come on a round of applause. Lift it up. Let's lift this roof up the stadium. Thank you, players. You've done your teams proud. You've done your worthy recipients proud. And I think the most important thing is it keeps the memory alive of both the Paradises and Mr. Siphius. And I think the important thing is it's a legacy that will continue next year. Congratulations once again. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for your attendance. We'd like to thank the board, the officials, the Football Federation, our Minister, Kim, for joining us. And most importantly, thank you all for taking part in today. We really appreciate your efforts. Thank you.
Hobbling around too, man, not injured, you know. It's a fitting result, and didn't deserve to win anyway. Could have won, but I wanted to win, don't worry. That was a handball, if anything. Yeah.